Hello and welcome to my channel. This is kind of Krafty Kenzie. I am Kenzie. And my channel has everything to do with DIYing, crafting, turning trash to treasure, thrift flips, repurposing, upcycling, and some shopping hauls. Basically anything to do with home decor on a budget. So if that is something you love, you are in the right place. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Join my little crafty family. Put a little Kenzie in your day. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. It really helps my channel grow and I appreciate it so much. In today's video, I am bringing you guys some super inexpensive, super easy, and adorable Mother's Day DIY inspiration. So let's go. For DIY number one, I'm just going to grab this wall hanging sign that I have from the Dollar Tree. It's obviously from Easter time, and I just went ahead and popped off that bunny and removed all of that jute twine. Now, I decided instead of trying to pull up that paper and sanding like crazy, I would just go ahead and use this part as the back of the sign, and I'm actually going to cover it with some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. This is more of like the thick cardstock type paper, but you could use whatever you want. As you can see, I had to use two because it did not fit perfectly on the sign vertically, so I went ahead and turned it horizontal, and like I said, I did have to use two pieces. So after I got it all attached and trimmed down, and then I went ahead and sanded off the edges to make it nice and smooth, I did go ahead with some Mod Podge just to give it a nice seal there, like in that middle seam, as you can see. Now this is obviously a Mother's Day gift, you know, so this is for my mom, so she's not gonna like really critique this, or maybe she will, but either way. But if you were going to give this away as a gift and you didn't want that seam on the back, or you were going to try to sell a piece like this, I would definitely recommend trying to get a piece of scrapbook paper that covers your sign completely so that you don't have that there. But like I said, it's for my mama, and you know, she'll be fine. So on the front side of the sign, I decided to go ahead and just mix some cashew chalk paint with some white chalk paint. My mom's two favorite colors are champagne and a light purple. Not sure if you can find a color champagne out there, so I did my best to match it. So like I said, I just used cashew and white, and then that's what you got. I let it dry, and then I did go back over it with some white chalk paint and dry brushed it, but somehow I did not film that part. Now I'm just going to use this white piece of jute twine and make a simple little hanger. I just knotted it off in the front using the existing holes, and then I went ahead and printed off this cute little saying, mothers are like buttons, they hold everything together, with some purple vinyl off my Cricut. And then I came in with a whole bunch of mix of buttons. I used some wooden buttons, white, and then of course variations of purple, just to go ahead and make this sign more homemade feeling. I love homemade gifts, especially for Mother's Day, so you guys will have to let me know what you think about this one. This next DIY is ridiculously easy and inexpensive. I just grabbed this little frame from the Dollar Tree, and it is just like a piece of glass in the middle. That wording on there, I believe, is just painted, so I just went ahead and scraped it off with a razor blade. You could definitely use acetone to do this as well, but the razor blade was handy, the acetone wasn't, and I'm lazy, so we went with the razor blade. But then I just mixed up some lavender chalk paint with some white chalk paint and just kind of lightened up that purple a little bit, and then went ahead and painted this entire frame. You could definitely tape the glass off so that you don't get any on the glass, but in the spots where I got a little bit on the glass, I just went ahead and waited for it to dry and used the razor blade to remove any of that excess off. So it was super easy. Then I just printed out the word Gigi on my Cricut. That's what my girls call my mom. And I just simply then went ahead and attached it down onto the glass, and we'll get there eventually. And then to top this off, I decided to just go ahead and take a couple solo wood flowers that I have. Like I said before, or maybe I said before, my mom's favorite color is champagne and lavender, so I wanted to incorporate that champagne color as much as I could, so I thought that these flowers worked pretty well, and I just went ahead and attached them to either corners there like that, and that is it for this one. It's so easy, but nice and dainty and pretty, and I think that she will love it. interrupt these adorable DIYs being made to make a quick public service announcement. I need to thank all of my awesome subscribers for all of your love and support, tuning in and watching my videos, leaving inspiring and uplifting and just downright sweet comments. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I could not and would not be here without y'all. And all of my newcomers today, welcome to my channel. My name is Mackenzie, aka Kenzie. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 little girls, and I am from a tiny, tiny rural town in Pennsylvania. As you can see, I am absolutely obsessed with crafting and DIYing, and if that is something you love, which I assume it is because you are here, you are going to love it here. So don't forget to subscribe before you go. Turn your bell notification on so you never miss an upload. I also want to let you guys know that I am over on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook, and all of my links are in my description box, the bio of my channel, and in the next video slide coming up. I would love if you come follow me over on Instagram because I'm able to interact with you guys a lot more. I share a little bit more about my personal life, and I love to see any DIYs that I have inspired you to recreate and put your own spin on it. I now return you to your regularly scheduled program. For this next DIY, I am just going to use a wood round that I actually got from Amazon. You can get these from the Dollar Tree, but I prefer to get mine off of Amazon. It's actually cheaper, and I get a large pack. They are linked below in my description box. Just go to my Amazon store, and you will find them under wood items. So as you can see, I painted this wood round with white chalk paint, and then I divided it off 2 times and painted the edges with some of a light purple mix. I just took some lavender chalk paint by Waverly and mixed it with some white just to kind of lighten that purple up a little bit. And then I went ahead and printed off Gigi's girls off of my Cricut with some black vinyl, and then I printed off my girls' names in the order that they were born in a different vinyl, kind of just like a nice handwriting font. I couldn't tell you what it is. I apologize. I never pay attention. And then I went ahead and just attached it down as well. Now I'm just going to mark off where I want to drill some holes to attach a hanger. I took some more of that white like twine that I used in the first project. I doubled it up, and then I just used some painter's tape to help pull it through the holes. I then went ahead and used some of my Amazon natural wood beads that I get from Amazon. They're not made by Amazon, but you know what I mean. And again, they are on my Amazon store under wood items, so you'll be able to find those really easily. I did use 2 different sizes, and I just kind of alternated between the 2 of them. I decided to leave them in their natural form to kind of bring out that champagne color that I'm trying to find with the rest, so everything kind of, you know, matches color wise. But I really, really love this one. I think she will too, but let me know what you guys think about this. I did need to add, because you're going to see here in a second, that for some reason I did not film the end of this, where I did go ahead and add in a couple little lamb's ear pieces, just like 4 little leaves, and then one of those little solo wood flowers in the middle. It's one of their larger ones, not the minis, and it kind of matched that like champagne look I was going for, the same color flowers that I had in the previous DIY. So again, for some reason, I don't know why I didn't record it, but that is what I did to finish this completely. For this next DIY, it is super, super inexpensive. I just grabbed this metal planter from the Dollar Tree, painted it with some white chalk paint, and then some purple chalk paint, and then some more white chalk paint. I sanded over top of it just to go ahead and bring out some of that purple, but that way it wasn't like screaming purple obnoxiously at you. It was just little hints here and there, and I thought it was really pretty. Then I went ahead and drilled some holes in this so that she could actually use it as a planter after she takes out all of her little goodies that I fill it with, because right now I am using it as a little gift planter, and then she'll actually be able to use it as a real planter, and that way her flowers can drain. So that's what I did for that. And then I did go ahead and cover it with some of that dishwasher safe like waterproof Mod Podge to help seal it. That way hopefully it can help protect it. Like I said, I filled it with a bunch of goodies that of course I think she will love. What mama and what woman period doesn't love some sweet treats? And my mom is obsessed with everything to do with gardening and flowering. She loves all of that. She definitely has a green thumb. I did not inherit it. That's why all of my stuff is faux floral. But this way she'll be able to use this planter and have some fun stuff too. So here is a shot of the finished planter before I put any of the goodies in it. As you can see, it is nice and Mod Podged over and protected. but you can definitely see how the purple and even some of the black on the lettering and the galvanized metal comes through, and I really, really, really love the way that that looks, and it looks nice and weathered, and I think she's going to like it too. So then I just filled it with a bunch of little goodies, most of which came from the Dollar Tree. A little kneeling pad when you're gardening and you're down on the ground so you don't hurt your knees as bad or get your pants all dirty, and then of course some sweet treats. Who doesn't like some candy, especially Reese Cups and Milky Ways, yum yum. And then I did go ahead and get her a whole bunch of flower seeds from the Dollar Tree, and that's like a whole box of a bunch of impatiens, and we tend to grow a lot of impatiens here because front of our homes are super, super sunny, so impatiens tend to thrive in a lot of sun, so they work out really well. Then I did get her a face roller because I have a jade roller and I absolutely love it, so I wanted her to try one of these and see if it was something she would like too. And then she works from home, but she's on a computer all day long, and she complains about like her neck hurting and getting headaches, so I thought maybe a little neck pillow would help. And Dollar Tree actually had inflatable ones, so I thought that would be fun to try and check out and see how that works. And then of course I grabbed her some extra gardening gloves because you go through those like crazy, getting dirty or wet or getting holes worn in them, so you're always going to need some more gardening gloves. So then Dollar Tree still has their floral seeds and even their vegetable seeds for $4. So I think I got her like $3 worth. I just got her a whole bunch of different kinds. Like I said, I got her vegetable ones because she does have a small vegetable garden, and I got her a whole bunch of like snapdragons and marigolds, and I think morning glories, and just like a whole bunch of stuff that we tend to like grow around here. And as you can see, I'm trying to film and like hit the little planter at the same time. I'm not doing the best job, but so I think that she will like it. And then I did top all of this off with a bag of potting soil so that she can start her seeds, and you guys will see that at the for this last DIY. I am going to use some of these little crates from Michael's. These are normally 99 cents a piece, so they are cheaper than Dollar Tree. Plus, I can't find them at Dollar Tree anymore, so I just get mine from Michael's. And I end up using 3 of these all together, and I just attach them together with some superwood glue from Dollar Tree. I really love that stuff. It works so, so nice. And just some hot glue. I did set them aside a little bit so that superwood glue could dry really well, and in the meantime I painted these letters that I get from Dollar General, and they are $1 a piece. I think they're still $1 a piece. They were when I bought them, so I'm hoping that they still are, but they're a really nice size. They're nice and thick, and I really, really like using them. You'll see them here in a second. But originally I had painted them in a cashew white mixture, kind of like the original or the sign on the first project. Yeah, the sign, the first project on the video. There we go. Words, Kenzie, words. But I ended up not liking it. Once I attached the letters to the crates that I had painted white, I was like, it's too bland. It's kind of just, it's not popping. I just don't like this. So I decided then to come back in and paint the letters in that light purple color that I had mixed up that I've been using this whole time, and I like that a lot better. I was afraid it was going to be obnoxious, but I think it turned out really nice once it was all said and done. So after I had them all painted, I did have a couple bloops here and there that ended up on the crate, obviously because I couldn't remove them. I have them glued down, so I just touched them up, no big deal. And the crates are painted white in the end as well. Like I said, everything was a couple different colors in this. This took me the longest because I couldn't make up my mind, but in the end, I think it's pretty cute. I decided to make my letters pop a little bit more, so I used a gray chalk paint marker that I have, which are also linked in my Amazon store under paints and things, and I went ahead and just gave it some stitching. Now I'm just going to attach some Spanish moss into some floral foam with some hot glue in the little crates. I decided to go ahead with some faux floral in this piece, and since the theme of this video has basically been a lavender color, why not bring in some lavender floral? So this actually came from Dollar Tree, these lavender picks, so that's what I did. I just filled these up really pretty, and I really love how they kind of stand up and pop up in, over the letters. I think it's really cute, but you guys will have to let me know what you think about all of these adorable little Mother's Day DIYs. Don't forget to let me know which one is your favorite if you have one. And I would love to know what you guys love to give your mamas for Mother's Day. Do you prefer to buy something or do you like to make something? Like I said before, I am super in love with nostalgia, so homemade gifts are my jam completely. So I think my mom will really appreciate these. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I always appreciate all the love and support y'all show. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're not. And I hope that each and every one of you enjoy your weekend with your mama or that mama figure in your life, and enjoy your family and your day. And I will see you guys next week in some more DIY videos. Bye guys, and happy Mother's Day.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where I go.